Recording.
Okay, so did a little bit of a bad job posting this last week, so I've got stuff uploading now, and we should be able to have some new videos posting here soon. One of the more recent videos I've posted was of Brookfield, and I went out towards Pewaukee Lake, and then I turned around and then I ran out of video. Well, Brookfield is large, and there's so much to see in Brookfield. That I think I'm going to take another trip that way. It's a beautiful day out, and it's like noon. My nose is itching. It's like noon, I got a full tank of gas. It's a beautiful day out. It's like 77 degrees out. So first like 20 minutes of this video is going to be a lot of stuff that we've seen before. I could try to take a couple different ways to get there. I would like to see some water today, so we're gonna I want to try to see at least a lake today. So yep, my helmet is fully charged. I've got an empty memory card, so it should be good to do a fairly long video today. Got no time restraints. I'm actually showing a home in Brookfield. I've got I had a showing yesterday, and then I've got a open house tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, although by the time this video posts, it'll be way over. But, kind of like a starter home, but a good entry into the Brookfield market. Brookfield has some of the best schools in the state. Nope, there's some police activity up here, so I probably could have put shorts on. I have sweatpants on. I don't know why I put sweatpants on. It's almost 80 degrees outside, but so police activity at the gas station. So we had State Fair this week, and I didn't go, and I kind of stayed away in terms of the scooter. And I think I'm gonna continue with that because honestly, it's just traffic, and I'd rather just stay away from it. Car wash sign. So we've got this like training thing at work going on, and it's every Thursday for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And if I'm being completely frank, I don't feel like I'm learning anything from it. However, it is a good like motivational group activity, I guess. It's interesting to hear what other what other ideas people have. I've mostly been a fly on the wall. But a lot of it so far has been based around like managing your money, and that's something that I feel like I'm lucky to have figured that part out early on, and before I even came into this industry. You know, he wanted our homework for today was to make an allocation plan of like all of our household expenses and the expenses to run the business, and break it down by like average commission and how many deals you have to do a year to break even and how much you want to do on top of that. And I don't know, everybody else in there was like super shocked, like, oh, I didn't realize I was spending this much or that much, and I don't know, everybody just seemed like super shocked, or like it was a big deal. And I don't know, I've been doing that for 6 years, tracking my expenses. I could tell you how much I spend annually for the last 6 years. I can also tell you that I've done my best to get those expenses as low as possible. I've been able to live off of probably half of my income for the last 5 years. This year will be a little bit different. Started this new business, so probably should have stopped at that red light, but so we're now on what's considered the north side because we're north of the freeway. Uh-oh. A traffic jam here. Suppose we could turn on Wisconsin Avenue. Let's do that. Let's turn on Wisconsin Avenue. Alright, so this is Wisconsin Avenue, Milwaukee's main street, but we're pretty far west. We've got 59th Street right here. And this would be considered Washington Heights neighborhood. Let's see what it says. Jacobus neighborhood. Okay, well I wouldn't have guessed that. In fact, I don't know that I've ever heard of that, but Jacobus Park. Anyway, nice homes over here. I would have considered this like Washington Heights, Washington Highlands. But we now have blue street signs. So I haven't went for my run yet today either. I need to do that. Been very much slacking on my working out. It's been over a week now. So I need to fix that. One of the big things I've been working on is discipline, and kind of failed a little bit this last week. So just gonna need to step back up. So here we're at 68th in Wisconsin. It's a pretty white house here on the left. Nice little shopping area right up there that has Bartolotta's Pizza. Yeah, we're firmly in Wauwatosa now. But we're south of the Menominee River still, so I should probably slow down. Wow, dude. Really? We're 76th Street. A little bit of road construction up here. Nice brick homes, more colonial style. Oh, we're gonna get through this light here too. We've been going through a lot of red lights today. You be careful. A Greek flag. So this is the medical college and Freighted and the Children's Hospital. It's a Milwaukee Medical Complex. Probably the largest medical complex in the state, but multiple different hospitals in here. Always construction over here though. Got a cancer center. And we've got Wisconsin Lutheran here on our left, which we've seen the other side in a different video. Pretty popular private school around here. So again, the medical complex here. Milwaukee Regional Medical Center. So, once we pass the medical center, we get closer to a freeway, I-41, which goes north to Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and Appleton, and further on to Green Bay. But we're going to go over the freeway because obviously we can't go on the freeway. Also can't enter the freeway from here. But here it is. St. Camillus is a retirement community, I believe. Wisconsin Avenue Park. We're still in Milwaukee County, so this is a Milwaukee County park. The road's a little bumpy here. Alright, it looks like Wisconsin Avenue comes to an end here on Mayfair Road. So, which way should we go? Probably north. So Highway 100 we've been on plenty of times. Normally we're to the south. Right now we're up closer towards Mayfair. We're going to actually go underneath the freeway again. And the next major road after the freeway is North Avenue. And we have taken North Avenue. That is a pretty ride. This is Watertown Plank Road right here. Anytime the roads have these striations in it, it just makes it a little bit sketchier to ride. Alright, so once we get past Watertown Plank Road, like I said, it's pretty sketchy on this road. I don't like that. We're going over the railroad tracks here. I think I'm going to turn on Burleigh. Alright, so we've got the freeway that's above us here, I-41. And like I said, the next street lights are North Avenue. And we'll have Mayfair Mall to our right, the largest mall in the city of Milwaukee, well, the metro area. Eyelash playing with me. Still not ideal, but we'll work with it. So we've been up here before as well. We've driven west on North Avenue. We've ridden north on Highway 100 up to like the Timmerman Airport area. That was in our Cedarburg and Port Washington video. That was a long one. So this area is very commercial, a mix of office and commercial. There's a little bit of new development happening. I pointed out this building up here on the left not long ago. We're going to have to get in the left lane here soon. We'll end up going underneath the freeway yet again. This is Center Street. There's a golf course behind this fence here, private golf course. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna have to get over. Well, do you think we can make this light? Maybe. Oh. Close, but no cigar. Alright, so this is the corner of Mayfair Road and Burleigh. And once we get over underneath the freeway again, you're going to notice there's a lot of redevelopment over here. Yeah, it's nice and warm out. Definitely warm on my back. So once I get out of the city, I'm in more of a rural or suburban environment. My goal is mostly just going to be to probably hold on. Come on, guy. There's a train we're gonna go under. Yeah, once I get out of the city a bit, my goal is kind of just to, I don't know, get lost a bit. Don't have anything in particular. So yeah, they've got some new development over here. There's a Whole Foods. They put in some nice restaurants. Good City Brewing has a place over here. There's a bunch of apartments and shopping. There's a Meijer over here. It looks like they're putting in a gas station. And there's plans to develop all of this too. So they've done a good job redeveloping in this area. They call this the Mayfair Collection. Yeah, we've done a pretty good job there. So I want to make sure I don't get on the freeway. We're going to continue through. Here's I-41 again above us. Alright, we're still in Wauwatosa until we get to 124th Street. Remember, that's the county line. So 119th, this is Wauwatosa still. I used to manage a Culver's up here on 124th. It was pretty busy. Yeah, I know people aren't happy with me, but it is what it is. I figured most people were going to be turning right anyway onto 124th. Alright, so this is county line. Cross over here and then we'll be in Brookfield. Oh, that guy went right over the curb. Alright, so firmly in Waukesha County now. In Brookfield. Sluggo's Sports Pub and Grill. Brookfield's a nice suburb. Like I said in my previous video, it's for the most part single family, but you can find some condos. There are some areas of multifamily. There are some rentals, but primarily single family and larger single family, more luxury. But there are pockets that you can find affordable, first-time home buyer type things, like the property I'm showing this weekend, is in that $300 to $350 range. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Alright, we're at Lily Road, which is a major north and south road in Brookfield. We'll continue west. Like I said, I want to see water today, so I'd like to see at least one of the lakes. I haven't eaten yet today either, so we'll see. Maybe I'll eat something along the way. We got what looks like a marsh to our right. Good day to cut the grass. I probably should do that as well. My front yard's good. I cut that the other day, but I need to cut the backyard. Big dump truck coming through. Probably coming right into this road here. There you go, get the kid out cutting the grass. So of course we're on the main road on Burleigh, but down these neighborhood streets, you know, you'll have more secluded neighborhoods. And a variety of different lot sizes and home values. Alright, we are coming up on Pilgrim, which, as we know from the last video, is Moreland, but in Brookfield. And I'll be honest, I don't know how far Burleigh goes, because now that it's got this like median, it's kind of making me think that it's going to end soon. I could be wrong. So you can see some pretty nice homes here in Brookfield. Yeah, now we're down to, what's this guy doing? Oh, getting his trailer. Yeah, now we're down to just a neighborhood road. There's a pond over there. To my right. It's alright, like I said, it's a nice day. It's a good day to be out on a scooter. Well, looks like this is where it ends. Kensington Woods. Well, there's a deer right there. Deer just standing right there. Oh, guy scared him away. Anyway, kind of drive through this neighborhood, I suppose. No outlet. Well, that's not what we want. Oh, we'll drive down here anyway, because this looks pretty cool. Yeah, really nice neighborhood. It's always interesting to see the political signs out. Oh, we got a roundabout here. A really cool house in front of us. That's cool. Huh. Some big homes, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I have some pretty strong political views, not gonna lie, but I've learned as I've gotten older that my life is a lot easier if I keep a lot of those things inside. I'll talk about politics with people that I know, like what their beliefs are and if we align. But normally I just try to be agreeable. That's also from my experience being in customer service. But I've also learned, like, especially being in business, you don't really want to alienate customer base. And business is business, so, you know, like, at the end of the day, I don't really care if you're Republican or a Democrat, at the end of the day, I still want to find you a house, you know, like I still want to fix your problem of like selling your home or finding a new one. I don't really care what your political beliefs are. That has nothing really to do with finding you a house. And I would think that the same would go the other way when you're finding a real estate agent. The real estate agent's political beliefs really shouldn't matter. You should really be looking for somebody that's going to do the job, that's going to find you the right home in a allotted amount of time, or sell your home, or give them right amount of viewings or whatever. That goes for any business. So I can understand some businesses leveraging a political party one way or the other, depending on the product or service that they're offering. I can understand that, but for the most part, if you're not like aligned one way or the other, I don't think you should really like try to align yourself. So we could go north or we could go south. We're on, this is Pilgrim here. I'm thinking we're going to go north because we've gone south before. And that's where we came out, right there. I'm almost positive. Anyway, what I'm getting at with the whole politics thing is that, like, on this YouTube channel, I might have said some things at the beginning, but I've been really trying to be conscious about what I say, to be as neutral as possible. Yep, so here's Burleigh. And it pretty much ends right here and it turns into that neighborhood. So the next big road, which I'm a little bit worried about, is Capitol Drive, and that's a major road. And I could ride on it, like, it's not a freeway, but it is, I'm going to be a lot slower. It is a big major road. It's a divided highway, limited access. There's Burleigh Place. I could have taken that. Probably what I should have done. Oh well. We'll continue up this way. So my experience with Brookfield is, I would say, somewhat limited. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in Brookfield, but mostly around Blue Mountain Road, and around 124th Street. And that's about it. I haven't really gotten a whole lot up here. So a lot of this stuff is kind of new to me, but yeah, I think that's one weird thing that I've said in a couple of different videos is that, even though I've lived here my whole life, there's plenty of places that you just don't go for whatever reason, just because you just don't have a reason to. Maybe you don't know somebody that lives on that side of town, or, like, what reason do I have to come over here if I don't know anybody that lives over here, and I don't, So this is Capitol Drive right here. We're coming up to. Now, do I want to go on Capitol Drive? I think there's a frontage road here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go on Capitol Drive. That's a little big of a road. And it's not really the ride I'm looking for. This gives a good idea of what Brookfield is about. There's all this open space. And then the neighborhood. Alright, so we want to find the next major road that goes through going west. Right now we're on Pilgrim going north. Brookside Baptist Church. It's a pretty big church. Alright, looks like we're coming up to another intersection here. There's a scarecrow out there. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, we'll turn here. It says K. So I don't know what road K is, but we're going to take it. It's looking like we're starting to get a little bit more rural. It does do that as you get further north here. Lisbon, okay. Yep, we'll turn here. Gas seems a little cheaper over here. Not that I've filled up very much lately, but when I'm riding the scooter, I don't really pay attention to what the price of gas is, because it only costs me less than $5 to fill this thing, so I really don't care. So I'm going to guess that this is senior apartments. So it's been a funny day because I've got like my sunglasses on right now, but now I feel like I probably don't need them because there's a cloud out. A little cooler now that it's overcast. Definitely doesn't seem like the scooter's performing all that well today. I'm not even at 25 miles an hour right now. I don't know, I might have to do another oil change. I'm almost at 3,500 miles. I don't know, I felt like I could probably go further than that. I changed it at like 2,500. Who knows? A little stinky over here. Pistol Pete's Pizza and Neighborhood Grill. So it's very interesting to see these like random office buildings. But this is very much, like I said, what you'll find in Brookfield is this like open space. And then a neighborhood. Here's Calhoun. So a lot of these roads we've crossed, I mean they change names sometimes, but a lot of these roads we've crossed plenty of times. Obviously it's easier to know where you're at when you're in the city and it's numbered, but you get used to it. The streets going north and south and east and west, like the main roads. See, quite a bit more expensive for gas here. 20 cents more expensive here. So yeah, Brookfield's got this interesting, like, suburban feel that there's, you know, like random, like there's a salon. There's another business, looks like a bar. The Social House. It actually looks like a really cool bar. Here's a school. Zion Lutheran Church and School. Alright, we've got Brookfield Road. Brookfield Road kind of goes right through the middle of Brookfield, divides it from east and west, and that's where I would consider like the downtown of Brookfield. It has a small little like historic downtown, but nothing crazy. For the most part, it's very much, like I've said in past videos, car-centric, big box strip malls, and large homes on large lots. But there is some terrain variation, quite a bit of hills, so you can see we've got some hills up here. But again, more open space, and then a neighborhood. Yeah, and a lot of times the open space is like not usable space. It's like marsh or whatever, or prairie. But it's still pretty. And usually pretty high end. There's some bigger homes. More newer construction. Another subdivision being developed right there, Northern Oaks. A golf course over here. Well, we see our first farm. So yeah, road's a 50-mile-an-hour road, and I'm going 35. So I'm sure people aren't going to be happy about that. Yeah, a lot of people at the golf course. A lot of people at the golf course. Wanakee. Yeah, it's a good day for golf, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be making people mad. I'm going 35 miles an hour and the speed limit's 50. It's another thing I've had to learn about having this thing and riding it out on these roads is just to kind of get used to it. And clearly this is a busier road than I was expecting it to be. It's definitely not as busy as Capitol, but the one nice thing about Capitol is there's multiple lanes. So here we're at Town Line. Now we're in the village of Lisbon. So we're not in Brookfield anymore. I'll be completely honest, I don't know that I've ever been in Lisbon before, other than now. I know that it's fairly rural. So still going 35 miles an hour in a 50 mile an hour. And there's a semi behind me. Yeah, he's not going to have enough time to get around me. Yeah, it's so crazy that we saw the deer in that neighborhood. Been a lot of deer out lately. Alright, I'm going about 40 now. I take that back. I think I have been in Lisbon before. But I probably need to start getting a little bit further south. Because we're gonna probably miss the lakes if we... I don't really know where this ends, to be honest. Oh yeah, half that hill pulled away. Big hawk or an eagle in the sky. Can't tell. Oh, we got Highway F. There's a major road. I don't know, I think I'm going to continue. Goes down to 45 miles an hour. Alright. Whoa. You know, it's one thing to pass me. It's another thing to pass me illegally. Like, I'm getting over to the right. But your impatience to be passing me on the right is going to get me killed. So our quarry is a stone company, Hillquist Stone. Big quarry over here. Dang. See, people are so impatient. I mean, I get it. I've driven in a car before too. I know that I'm going slow. The park right there. I am definitely getting a little bit hungry. I ate a lot yesterday. I'm not going to admit what I ate yesterday, but I ate a lot. And so I have a little bit of a stomach ache. So I'm trying to fast a little bit. Maybe only eat once today. Well, this route that we took is kind of uneventful so far. We did see a deer. So let's try to get something a little bit more exciting. You know, being on these big major roads doesn't help. Kind of boring. And it just adds extra stress that I don't need to have. So I think I'm gonna turn south and see if I can find a more manageable road. Got a mire coming up here. My guess is it's gonna be 164. Okay, so we're in Sussex now. Yep, 164. We've never been in Sussex on this channel. Sussex is another suburb north of I-94 in Waukesha County, west of Brookfield, and obviously west of Lisbon. I'm going to continue, honestly, because I know where I am at 164. 164 is a major road too, so I'm going to continue. Yeah, 164 is a major road both north and south of the freeway. It kind of gets funny in Waukesha because it doesn't go through. Alright, I'm at a half a tank of gas now. Now, I didn't fill up when I started today, and I did take a ride, so, yesterday, but it wasn't a very long ride. New construction up on the hill over there. So yeah, you'll see it's much more rural now. It's 50 miles an hour again. So, you know, probably not a road that I should be riding on, but I'm up to 35 now, so let's turn on this road since it looks like a smaller road, and we'll just see where it goes. JK, just kidding. I'm not kidding, I am going to take it. But that's the name of the road. It's JK. Alright, so it looks like we're coming into Pewaukee again. It's a pretty road here. It's also 45 miles an hour. Couldn't read the neighborhood name there. This is pretty in here. Definitely more my type of ride. Ryan Road. Weird. Definitely not the same Ryan Road as on the south side. KF. No idea where that goes. However, I don't know where this road goes, so it's pretty though. Very pretty. Definitely some big terrain here, and this is the fastest road I've been on, 55 miles an hour, and I'm not going anywhere near that. And they're not going to be happy with me getting up this hill. So I'm going 20. And I do not blame them if they want to pass me here. Do it. That's what I was expecting. It's a huge house. Holy cow. This guy's gonna pass me too. A little bit sketchy here with the hill, but again, I don't blame him. It's always cool to see areas where we have a lot of elevation change, just because we don't have a ton of that in Wisconsin. But it does make it a little bit more scary in the winter time. Where I grew up, we had a lot of hills. And then you learn quickly how to adapt. Some pretty cool views up here. Well, I've gotten up to 45 miles an hour. Well, it looks like we're back in Lisbon, which is weird. I honestly have no idea where we're going right now. It's pretty over here though, so I'm enjoying the ride. There's tons of signs that say do not pass, which I think is funny. Alright, so now we're in the town of Delafield. Delafield's a pretty affluent city. So we've gone around Pewaukee Lake. That's pretty cool. See, all this stuff I just never see. Pretty cool overlook right here too. Junction with KE. Well, you know, I think I'm gonna go south. Only because I don't know. Oh, so that's 16, I see. And I do want to get south of 16. Yeah, we're definitely by the lakes now, so we're gonna turn south here. We'll go on the other side of 16, and then we should be like right by the lakes. "16 is a freeway, but it's not an interstate. It's a divided highway and goes out to Oconomowoc. Alright, let's go back on JK. Why not? It was a pretty road before. Only 40 miles an hour here. Only going 30. You know, one thing I think it's hard to remember is that, you know, we've been driving a lot. We haven't seen a whole lot of commercial. I guess we did a little bit in Sussex, but the road I'm taking right now is purposely not by commercial. So it appears like we're just in the middle of nowhere and there's homes everywhere and no shopping or anything. It's because I'm purposely not going by shopping and stuff like that to get more of a residential feel. Alright, so we're coming into Hartland. Hartland's a pretty little town. I'm actually going the speed limit. Hartland's definitely a lake town, but it's not on a lake per se, like a downtown. It does have a nice little historic downtown, and we've definitely driven through it before in my lake country video. But we're going to end up doing it again, it looks like. JK ends. Well, we'll take capital then and continue. All right. Hartland's a quaint little town. I'm coming into the downtown right now. National Night Out tonight, 6 o'clock. Nice. Maple, I could have turned there, but I'm going to turn up here. So here's downtown Hartland. On the last video, I think we went up the hill, but we're gonna actually turn left here. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool little downtown area here in Hartland. Got the Piggly Wiggly over here. Alright, we're gonna go straight here. This is Cottonwood Avenue. We're going south, so it looks like we're going through a little bit of a marsh here. Alright, we're just going to continue here. Anytime that I say that I'm lost or whatever, I don't mean that I'm lost. I just mean that I know where I'm generally at. There's a pond down there. I know where I'm generally at. Like, I would know how to get home. Hartland Ice Age Marsh, it says. Looks like it gets to be a little bit more industrial down here. I'm gonna try to do this whole video without having to look at my phone. I think I can accomplish that. Alright, looks like we've got a fairly major road coming up here. North Shore. We'll take this to the right. I don't know how much further I want to go to the west. 'Cause we're already pretty far. And this is a pretty major road again. Well, we'll go west for a little while yet, and we'll see where this ends up. Alright, we'll see what this road is, and I can turn south again. My goal now would be to get south and to start getting back east. This is Highway 83. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm quite a ways out. Yeah, because we're coming into Delafield now. Pretty crazy I made it all the way out to 83. I didn't hit any of the lakes. It was too far north. That's okay. We'll definitely see lakes now. We're not going to see them on a major road like 83 though. Luckily we're close to the freeway. Whoa, dude. I might be on the side of the road, but that doesn't mean you can be that close to me. Going 20 miles an hour. I'm gonna piss people off. $15 miles an hour, yep. Definitely gonna piss people off. We'll get over. Yeah, so 83 is a pretty major road going north and south in Waukesha County. It goes through my hometown to the south. However, we're quite a ways north right now. Wow, their whole retaining pond is empty. Big tent set up at Nagawicka or Nagawaki. I think you have to pay to get into this park, so I'm not gonna go in there. Yep. The Waukesha County parks you have to pay to get in, but they're pretty nice as well. There's a Nagawicka lake up there. Alright, so we're really only going to see Pewaukee Lake today. These other lakes are to my west still, and we are going to turn here and go back east. This is the main commercial district in Delafield.